Um, do another quick play. Same opening, starting opening. Okay, Alexandria again. Okay, we get easy. Okay, let's go home. Alright, let's start a new mystery. What do you know? School scissors, require timeline B. Rancid ramen, that's done. Freaky feature of found footage. Ending A. Must have can of acid. Alright, let's do freaky found footage. Three students disappear in the process of making a documentary of local folklore and legends of the four nearby forest. Let's go to the seaside and go to the hardware shop. So we need this can of acid. Alright, so let's travel to school. We're just going to do the main portion. If you turn the corner in the corridor, you're met with a gruesome sight of a student's ghost. Girls are standing there pointing and pointing finger at one of the lockers. She's got to be trying to show you a clue, right? Trust the spirit. Search the locker and you find some occult notes. In the eager smile, you turn to thank the spirit. She's already gone. Oh well. Alright, use it. I gain a random spell and lose 1 to 2 reason. Okay, that's fine. The Book of Gore. No, thank you. The notes mention a village not far from the town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that then suddenly died. What happened here? Okay, investigate downtown. Learn the sound of glass breaking. You discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Check his wounds for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved a cold symbol of something sharp. Try to remember the shape. Escape before anyone arrives. Let's travel to the village then, I guess. Everyone in the village is unsettling. Friendly, an old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Walking the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. Two menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Yes? We knew it. The prophecies were true. Masked figures relax a bit, taking out their masks. We apologize for this, Master. Plus 2 allies, plus 7% too. Neat. Let's search the woods then. You're planning out your next steps. It got you thinking about everything that needs to be done. Then everything that could happen. And every awful thing that's already happened. Now all you can think about is just how scary and horrible things are. We're gonna go ahead and cry. You barely get out of the sight before you break down to heavy sobs. Why? Why you? You don't want to do this anymore, but if you don't, everyone will die. Cry, cry, cry. Mood. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a rock. As you do! Stream. We're investigating a stream, everybody. What stream are we investigating? It said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's too risky. Served by the surroundings, you take a step back and trip on a branch. Neat. You feel someone following you. Sun blast of heat grabs your attention. Older man standing next to you screams in pain. As he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of the supernatural attack. Pursue the hooded woman. Toto disappears behind a corner. When you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. In the nearby dumpster, you find the sulfur stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your folder, plus a curious incantation. More abandoned huts! The investigation is taking a toll and you start to miss the most obvious leads. Mood, though. You are surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. You get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls to the ground. Do you have the moment to speak about this product? Big yikes. A column of fire engulfs him. Even more! Easy out. Abandoned hut. More huts. Heatwave continues. The record temperatures continue your investigation. Takes more and more effort. -2 stamina. We're just really unlucky. The rumored witch's house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of your missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. So play the mystery like normal. At the end, choose peek inside. You'll then get an option pour acid inside. So peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process that you are looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. No, you're good. You're good. Pour the acid inside. You open the can of acid and empty its contents in the well. The house's foundation shakes as the massive creature's eye burns. Walls begin to collapse. You pass out from the toxic fumes. You wake up later with the cassette in your trembling hand. The witch's house is nowhere to be seen. Freaky feature of found footage ending A. Words for solving this mystery: knowledge is key, plus 30 experience. There's still hope, -4% doom. Tireless, +1 reason and stamina. Time passes, +1 day. Hey, thank you. This is a creepy game. I'm not entirely surprised that it's maybe not your thing. The crimson moon spotted over Shikawa keeps everyone on edge. All enemies get additional 20% power. I know that in like 18 days or so, Uzumaki is going to be airing on Adult Swim, and the next day it's going to be on Max. And I am so pumped, you have no idea. Take the key. We're going to go ahead and take a bath. Next investigation. Horrible history of household hell, or Moonlight Sailors. What is it? Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. Ending C must be in timeline B. Alright. Heckin' busy, huh? That bad? Okay. Alright, which one do we want to do? Household Hell? Oh. Fair. Old mansion around this town. Okay, we already started this one. I cleaned out a closet this last weekend. Wasn't too bad. We need to shop for some items. A source of light. A flashlight will do. I'm fine here. Library notes. Yeah, I'll use it. Okay. Oh, I can just keep using them, huh? Alright, cool. Let's do the investigation. Do the side quest building history. Got it. We investigate Seaside. Twice. Gain more reason. Peachy, something tells me you'd kind of enjoy this game on a weird, macabre way. Suddenly, the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace thyself. -2 stamina. Thanks, Stream Elements. I appreciate you letting me know. Investigate the school. Pool is empty this hour. It's dark. It's sort of something suddenly moved on the surface of the water. We're gonna turn on the lights. So this is kind of like a point-and-click adventure, very much inspired by Junji Ito's art. So think like Uzumaki or Kyo, Ramina, things like that, or Tomie. And it's just a point-and-click adventure where you're solving mysteries, but it's very, it's got that taste of existential horror. But I can see in playing on a calculator. It'd be kind of cool to play on a calculator, honestly. Investigate downtown. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Resolve the event. Now I have hunger. They look tasty. We're not going to be eating it today. Additional damage against ghosts and eldritch enemies. Completing mystery grants a random spell. Or knowledge. I think second sight and maybe some strength might not be the worst thing to have. No, it came out like 2020. It officially fully released. This is the design aesthetic. And I actually really do like this design aesthetic. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibit, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for us all. Atho is coming, and now you know the date. Alright. Investigate the mansion! The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel the strength to run away to stare at the bright light. Fight the ceiling. You don't have the strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shoulder the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. Have to move. Move towards the pyramid. The frozen guard corpse is standing on eternal guard duty. Find you worthy. The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. Plus 30 experience, minus 30 reason. Resolve the event. I'm gonna use the medic. What am I? I now have frostbite, minus 2 strength. That's dope. I'm gonna put the library notes in storage. Bandage this wound. So it's very much like you're basically investigating different mysteries. So this one we're investigating a mansion. And it's basically about the old elder gods coming back to Earth and destroying. And you have to try and solve the mysteries to get them to stop. I have actually never fully completed a run. So I could not begin to even super tell you how it ends, because I've never actually beat it in the many hours and runs that I've done. Because it is all random. Study these symbols. You're going to send the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? You must find the key. Now we investigate the house. Looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through books. Start with the shelves, check the table. You don't have time for this. Table. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman, but you can see method to their madness. Resolve this event. Alright, let's go here. It's a really cool game. Another room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. You remove his gag, though. The man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. Fall on the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images. The man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. It's a cult member. Do I have allies? I do. I kind of forgot that I had them. And this is how combat is cleared out. There we go. It's like reading an interactive comic book, exactly. Curious statuette. Cult magic. +1 knowledge while held in the inventory. Alright. Why not? You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Exclude the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in a cult book. You decide to take it with you. Resolve the event. If I equip it, +1 stamina reason at the beginning of combat encounter. Hee, now I have a mask on. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes, with painted smiles and rosy cheeks, -2 reason. Yikes. You enter a room full of wooden statues. You're amazed by how realistic some of them look. So realistic, in fact, you could have sworn one of them blinked. It's a pillar vampire. Do I have any spells? Ithu's Flame. We're in the overgrown garden now. You aren't sure what to expect. Sturdy door to your study opens to the creek. The dark, dusty room is empty and something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passage cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Oh, wait, do I have items in my storage? Explore some more. Oh, I don't have the book, do I? It wasn't in my store, it wasn't in my hands. Are you kidding me? I was supposed to have read the book. And now I missed out on the ending. Alright. I beat that mystery. I'm a little unhappy about that. My knowledge is 9. Leadership is charisma. Let's add some more strength, I think. Opposing shadow cast at old lighthouse getting longer each day. Lighthouse gets 1 additional floor. Yeah, let's go home. Take the key. I can't believe that I messed that up. Can I store these, please? Alright, go back. We're gonna take a bath. Alright. We don't know what ending we got. Rancid Ramen we've already done. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors I have to have for ending C. I have to have Timeline B, which I'm not in. So I think my best bet is going with just random ones now, because I finished all these. These 2 are done. Can't get this one. So we'll just finish this one. Because I can't get this one as well. Because of... Don't have timeline. I'm not on timeline B. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from her school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. Woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decide to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Investigate the mystery. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an elder sigil and the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere in the school. So let's check out the lockers. There's just nothing in there but demons, I guess? Alright, we have a wooden bat. We are going to equip it. Need a tiny key to open this. Alright. Let's go explore the school. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned, the lights are off. Something is cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Search for a weapon. You rummage through drawers and pick up the sharpest looking knife you can find. +1 item, okay. Damage 2, speed 72, chance to hit 80. Damage 5, speed 95, chance to hit 70. We're gonna keep the bat. Blessed chalk not found, holy candles not found. You feel like something horrible is happening at school. You must hurry and find those items. Friend's diary. Take that with us. We'll put the steak knife in storage, and we'll go back. Continue to explore the place. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you aren't the only student here. A girl wearing a demon mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Young witch. Just bash away. I got a box cutter. It's broken. You found an additional page for your friend's diary. It seems the blessed chalk was left on the roof. You must hurry and find it. What does the box cutter do? Damage 3. Yeah, we're just gonna store that bad boy. Okay, note this sigil. Okay. We're gonna explore the gym. Something's wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between the worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here, like the Republican Party. Let me redo that one. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between the worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here, like the Democrat Party. Anyway, so those are going on YouTube. Vote now! You raise your head in time to see Athioskla, single eye glaring down at you. He screams your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge, and your skin is etched with ancient runes and curses. Mood, though. Mood. You found Blessed Chalk, which you can draw the sigil on your ritual. Copy the sigil as best you can from the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright. Let's go back to our friend's diary. It looks like a star with a Q on the top. So we have to... There's that. Is that it? No, that doesn't look right. That's really not it. Is it really telling me this is correct? Alright, fine. Explore the school. We need to get some holy candles, though. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check in. First glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Study the writing on the chalkboard. Decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. Hey, I get a spell. Sick, what spell do I learn? Memory extract, +2 reason. Alright, okay. The sound of scissors is getting louder. We're working on it. We're working on it. Possible angles, seemingly moving lines make your head spin. Consult with the architecture student. Huey starts talking about geometry theory. While it's boring, helps forget about the weird angles. Mood. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Summon Dimension the dice. What was that? Take a step back as the writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? That hurt my throat. We're going to prep. Alright, we're... Oh, wait. I was like, excuse me. I believe I was instructed to swing away with a bat. Alright, resolve combat. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You hop him up and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors ending. Hey. Scissors Woman is gone for good. Or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire other kids in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. Reward for solving this mystery. Knowledge is key. Plus 30 experience. Thorough investigation. Plus 15 experience. There's still hope. Minus 4%. Tireless. Plus 1 reason and stamina. Time passes. Plus 1 day. The old god is stirring a pot of macaroni. What? I sworn it was Monday. Not Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. How did they know? I'm gonna get my level here. Quick thinking, plus 1 dexterity. There's always a way out. That from seemingly hopeless situations. Ghost connection or art knowledge. Ooh. My perception is kind of high. I don't want a random spell because I have a curse. Yeah, I've got cursed signs. So maybe we get some dexterity. And then we also roll into strength. Take the key. We are gonna take a bath. I'm gonna look at my storage. I'm gonna look at my wounds right now. I've got an abdominal cut that's major, broken bone that's major, mutation. Alright. I am gonna go back. Oh, I can't do anything here. I'm gonna... Hey, let's just do this. Alright, Peachy. Rancid ramen or Moonlight Sailors? Do you have an opinion? Otherwise, I'm thinking ramen. It's probably what I'm at for dinner, too. I'll go ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter. grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Alright. Watch the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature of the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. We are going to heal some injuries. So I want to get rid of my broken bones. Heal me, Doc. Never mind, Doc. Wait, actually... Can I sell any of these things? No? Okay. Alright. I thoroughly wasted my time then. Investigate the apartments. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired. So maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Sure. Ice-cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Alright. We're gonna investigate the apartments again. You're rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Jinkies! What's that? It's a ball bat! Is it different than what I have? Damage 597. 597. Chance to hit 70. Chance to hit 90. Alright. So we'll sell the wooden bat. We do have a concussion that is minor. So we're going to use our bandage on our concussion, because that's how it works. We're going to go to the hospital. Nope, didn't want to investigate the hospital. Brace yourself. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Brace yourself. The elevator is revealing a black mass of eyes and teeth pouring into the elevator, biting and suffocating you. Later, you wake up at the doctor's office. The nurse discovers you lying unconscious. Alright. That's fair. Doc, I'd like you to fix my broken bone. Discard it for some levels. Investigate the apartment still. When looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. Oh my god, he's drawing Simpsons fan art! Scene disturbing, you struggle to look at it. Unintimidated by the painting, gives you new insight and madness that possessed your friend. Resolve this event. Seems like you are not the only one wanting to try it out for yourself. You stay in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, you're shunned. I'm gonna investigate downtown. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Invite for coffee. Embarrassed, you discovered you can't afford coffee. I literally just looked for it at my funds. You smell around the restaurant's overpowering. Grease? Rot? And is that blood you can smell? The road seems to twist and turn, you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spent hours trying to find a way out, finally completely exhausted. You end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Resolve this event. It's finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. The owner grinned. Your path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Well, that's a problem. Consider dodging? Prep your attack, dodge. Okay, it's working so far. We attack, then we dodge. Hey! The Red Bull is pushing your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Investigate downtown. The only metro line you can connects the University and the Science Complex. Could take a ride to gain some time. I've got a feeling something's wrong. Where are all the people? We're walking! Resolve the event. With a slick hand, you fill a vial of soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. Investigate lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of soup, please. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. I've gained a level. Alright. We can get art knowledge, which is perception, which is sitting at a 7. Self-therapy for getting a spell regains extra reason. Ghost connection. Completing mystery against a random spell. I think I want to go for perception and then raise my stamina by 5, because it's at 6 right now. No! Self-therapy, stamina. Here's my reasoning. If I continue, I've got spells. I'm going to forget this spell that gets me 2 reason. Because I have the effect Cursed Signs. Casting spells raises doom. So if I get rid of let's say Book of Gore, I will gain extra reason. There. You're aimless, confused most of the time. That's fair. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You have to find a new place to buy equipment. No! Not the dog! It's spooky D&D, kinda. It's closer to... Yeah, I guess D&D would kind of be the closest thing, I guess. But, like, your stats are taken into account because of certain instances. We're going to open up locks. Okay, we're going to go home. We're going to rest. Alright, now we're going to go, home. Continue. We've investigated 4 of these, so let's go for the last one, Moonlight Sailors. I cannot get all the endings, so we're just going to go for the most apparent ending. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. a dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlight night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now, more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one, they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will have taken them all. You start your investigation hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. What can I discard, actually? I can discard the steak knife. And I can discard the box cutter. Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared in the ocean for the big hunt. We quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Neat, we've completed this. Hooks and net. So let's investigate downtown. Walking through the park? Okay, what is that? Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Yeah, no, we're gonna let the police handle that one. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. That's a bummer, my guy. We're on night whatever, night 5. Doom 76%. We ain't fooling around. Oh, here, child. We'll take you to a second location. Nope, pass. Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna have ramen for dinner, I think. Ramen and maybe some fried rice. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. They're preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you, as the masked people are swarming the street, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. And you notice the goods prices have also already skyrocketed. You realize that you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. -2 funds. Well, joke's on you, I had no funds. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering into the dusty window, you recoil in shock. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet and an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrapping, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn it. You may never know what's inside the hideous book, but that's a good thing. Nice to read it. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2 doom. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. In the summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found. Until now. Class of 1971! Oh my god! And then we dodge. It mauled me, alright. Alright. Resolve the combat. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbled his reply as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturbs you. Alright. We're going to cast this and get some more reason. already removed this. There. I'm gonna remove this one as well. So we get some more reason back. I want the reason. You can't shake the feeling that these small docks buildings hide some terrible secrets. Resolve this out. After slow interrogation, the young man managed to stutter out something about organized fishing trip. Go on. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. Yeah. No. Escape the beach. Sure, those crabs won't leave any bones. Slip out at night, race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Investigate the beach. The full moon shines bright in a cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing, pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified of their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out in the waves, although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. Ending A. Knowledge is key, 30 experience. Thorough investigation, 15 experience. Still hope, minus 4%. Plus 1 reason stamina, and 1 day passes. The old gods stir. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aura-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason cost for all spells is increased by 1. Help. Alright, let's go home, and we'll get the key. We'll bathe real fast. And we'll go back to the town screen, go to Lighthouse. Last key. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. I'm gonna rest a bit. Start climbing. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not a charisma. Try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Keep climbing. Following this winding staircase, you're stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment. Stole all your clues and report. Stole all the clues and newspaper clippings you pinned over them. The more you study them, you discover you cannot remember any of them except one. Select the title, Second Mystery You Investigated. Alright. It was Household Hell. Correct answer. You rip the newspaper clipping out of a case, you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it. The buzz, the gate opens. You've gained another level. Arcane Grasp, 2 spell slots, no. Don't want any more spells. +1 luck. I don't know what my luck is right now, so, alright. We're gonna up our charisma as well. Keep climbing. Following the landing staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page near the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. Grab the metal rods. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the buttons and dials. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water. But to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Disconnect the faulty plug. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, Stop. Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong. You can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this run. Was it the Pillar Vampire? +5 Doom, okay. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Light your way. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness and continue to climb the staircase safely. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Yes! I've beat a run! As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. Congratulations, you are safe. Oh no. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You managed to stop the ritual awakening, the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir to slumber again and again, till the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe. For now. Yes! Your playthrough lasted 57 minutes. You managed to solve 5 mysteries plaguing this town. You saw 9 new events, you encountered 8 new enemies, unlocked 7 new achievements. Final log entries. Okay. That's so cool.